Hello, everyone, and welcome to TPCFL Game Time. TPC Sports Action. We're in the preseason, heading up to Season 6. My name is Meter. I'm joined in the booth here today by the one and only Bama Shocks. How's it going today, Bama?
Doing wonderful there, Meter. How have you been enjoying your off season?
I've been enjoying it greatly, trying to get some practice in, both in the booth and on the field. And so far, here today, it's going to be the second game I've called in the offseason. Really excited for this matchup here today between San Francisco and Chicago.
Absolutely. It's always good to see these veterans face each other.
Two long-time rivals. These two, Colby and Commando Slippy, are both real good friends off the field, but when they get on the field together, it is fierce.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Slippy will start with the ball. The opening snap here from the 25-yard line. Throwing out over to the left side. A big pickup taken down at the knees.
Wow. Just bombs it right down the field, making an opening statement.
Garoppolo picking up 24 yards right out of the gate. Slippy is not screwing around.
Well, you have to imagine, all the off-season time we've had, there's been practice, but this is the first, one-to-one game time that the Bears have seen, and it's going to take the defense a minute to catch up.
Little pass out to the right side, nowhere to go, taken down at the 46-yard line. A loss of 2 on that play attempt.
Yeah, definitely putting them behind the chains here with this 2nd and 12. But Garoppolo's already shown today he's not afraid to bomb it.
One in the backfield, one off to the right side. Handoff, trying to get up the gut. Nowhere to go. Another loss of 1 on this one. Breida taken down almost immediately.
Yeah, the Bears looking to make a statement after giving up that first play fling down the field.
Third and 13 from the 45. San Francisco struggling in their opening drive so far. Let's see if they can pick it up here. A little pass over the middle. It's complete, positive yards, but just not enough. Picked up 7, needed 13.
Yeah, the fail to get any yards on the first couple of downs left them in just a situation where, that over-the-middle play did not yield them enough yards for the first.
And from the 48-yard line, the punt will come. Over to the sideline and a 4-yard line.
Yeah, San Francisco special teams not strangers to the corner coffin kick.
They're not indeed. Something that many in the league picked up from Colby, now being used against Colby. Back up.
We knew it was only a matter of time before everybody started adopting these field flipping techniques.
I formation, lateral out to the right side from his own end zone, jumps over a defender and takes it down to the 7, a pickup of 3.
The back was nearly caught for a safety there, but his determination to keep them legs moving got him out of the end zone.
Howard, an absolute veteran, so good at what he does, and Colby's use of Howard is absolutely exceptional. The ball moves 3 yards down the field. They'll give him 4 on the stat sheet, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, it definitely gives them some breathing room here. They're, moving with the chains.
Handoff fake, throw from in the end zone, out to the right side and swat it out of the air. What an athletic play by Sherman to knock that one down.
Oh, Sherman was all over the receiver there. There was no doubt about that one.
No room to play with there. 3rd and 6 now from the 7. Despite getting a little separation from the goal line, Colby ends up throwing it from within his own goal. Trubisky now directly behind the center. One out to the left side. The snap here, rolling out to the left side, throwing over the middle, short. Does he have enough for a first? I don't think so.
Nope, 4th and 1. They were able to get it out of the end zone there, but the punter is still firmly in the end zone kicking off, so it's dangerous.
And this kick is way back behind the 30. It bounces and rolls out of bounds at the 26. Colby's punting prowess showing yet again.
I'm really surprised Slippy did not go for the kill there on the punt block. I mean, the punter was blocked deep. I mean, all they had to do was get a finger on it, and they would have put themselves in beautiful positioning.
Regardless, they will start this drive 1 yard closer than they started their last, the 26-yard line. Last time,
maybe that was the long game play. Get a yard out of Colby's possession.
And it's a long way to do it.
A lot of time ticked off that clock.
Last time, a single complete pass and then a 3-and-out. This time, an immediate first down on the little pass over to the right side and a 15-yard pickup.
No, the receiver had all day there to get a first down. Good form.
Garoppolo so far has been perfect. 4 for 4, over 50 yards already. 4 minutes into the first quarter. Handoff, trying to go up the middle, not a lot of room.
Absolutely clobbered there. Was able to pick up a couple of yards, though.
Goldman coming up with a big tackle there, and you got to believe that's something that Chicago has been working on in this offseason, is stopping the run game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, look at the league last year. Running was not a strong suit league-wide.
It's a very good point. We'll see how it plays out going into the next season if running becomes a little more of a focus. And as we say that, some great running, a beautiful juke move, picking up more yards, tiptoeing along the sidelines, and finally taken down at the 28, but a huge 29-yard run from Breida there.
Yeah, you have to imagine if he hadn't lost his balance there, he would have took it all the way to the house.
And shout out, Langell is in chat. I want to formally apologize for the graphics you're seeing at the bottom of the screen. MS Paint 3D is not particularly effective, especially when you have absolutely no graphical capabilities like me.
Yeah, in the future, we'll try to safeguard that situation.
Little pass over the middle. 10 yards picked up, but just inches from the first down line as they bring out the chains and hold up their hands to indicate they're going to need to try a little bit harder to pick up that first.
Hey, you talk about the graphics just being preseason. Neither team playing like it's preseason. They're putting it all on the line here.
Very, very true. A little run up the middle to end the first. Picking up the first down and resetting the clock.
Welcome to the second quarter, TPC. FL.
Now on the 17-yard line, San Francisco is making something of this drive, well within scoring capabilities. All their downs still to go, and needing 10 for the first. Handoff fake, looking downfield, throwing into the end zone, and this one's caught on the 1-yard line.
Whew, what a strike to get it to the 1-yard line. That is the most dangerous yard in the TPCFL.
Absolutely deep in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone, the 1-yard line. And Slippy looking to punch it in and break this scoreboard open. Maybe trying to make some omelets by breaking some goose eggs.
Oh.
Almost makes it through and is pushed. They clock him picking up a yard from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and you got to imagine Chicago here desperately needs the 49ers to have to settle for a field goal. They're going to want to keep him out here.
I formation. Snap, handoff fake to the right, lateral out to the left, trying to get past everybody. Jukes through two defenders. One dove from behind, the other tried to stop him in front. He juked through them both, and a third came from in the end zone to stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 1. But my goodness, what a play. He almost made something of that.
Yeah, it was one of those, if he'd have moved left instead of going right, he might have got something in there, but the defense was like, no, not in my house.
Backed up to the 2 now. Double the breathing room they had before. The snap. Looking into the end zone, throwing out to the left side, short again, and this time he's dropped back another yard.
Yeah, Chicago not fooled by anything Slippy's trying to throw at him on the goal line.
And the kick is good. 3 points are on the board, but San Francisco could smell the paint in the end zone and couldn't make it work.
Oh, no doubt that was deflating for the offense. They were able to drive the entire length of the field only to be stopped. Not only stopped, but pushed back and unable to come up with 6 points.
This one kicked to about the 1. It's going to be returned. Past the 25 to the 28. Some good running from Chicago. Get some good field position to start this drive.
Yeah, definitely a positive run back there. They're not going to be starting at the, what was it, the 1-2 yard line, 4 yard line. That's what it was. Much better field position.
Their first real pickup of the ball. As you said, last time they had the ball was off of a punt. This throw over the middle. What a beautiful play. Breaks free of his defender at the last second. Trubisky throwing that one 19 yards and picking up a first down.
Beautiful pitch and catch. Chicago offense showing some life on this possession. I'm liking it.
Handoff, trying to get up the middle. What the heck was that?
I don't know.
There was just too much going on there. The offense knocking down the defense, and from the ground, the defense grabbing the leg of the running back and pulling him down.
Almost looking like the defender put a drop toe hold on him.
Handoff fake, thrown out to the right side. This one swatted and almost picked up by the receiver anyway.
No good. Putting him in a 3rd and 8 situation here. You have to imagine the defense is smelling a pass play.
Everybody on the offensive line, 2 just offset, 1 on either side. 1 in the backfield, the snap, dropping back behind the 40, looking downfield, taking off. Trubisky is hit by 3 San Francisco players.
Yeah, the defense had every receiver covered up there. Trubisky not able to find a target, so he was just going to go for it, and not having the legs of a Wilson.
From the 48-yard line, the punt will come. Actually, technically it will come from about the 40 itself, their own 40. And this one soaring towards the sidelines, and my goodness.
Ooh, another possession beginning well behind the 5-yard line. This one at the 2. Good gracious.
And Colby doing what Colby does, pinning them back within, I see it within the 5-yard line all the time from this guy. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you have to imagine it's going to be blitz all day right here as he tries to get some points on the board any way he can.
1 way out to the right, 3 offset on the left side. 1 in the backfield. Garoppolo directly behind the center. Lateral out to the left side. He has some room. 1 guy to block. Tries to juke past him and is taken down at the 7.
It looked like the juke was just a hair premature, and the defender was able to pick up and take him down.
That offensive blocker wasn't able to pick him up. The halfback just a little too fast outrunning his blocker.
Yeah, you get that a lot when you come with any of these sweep, swing out type formations with a running back. The blockers are fast, definitely faster than you or I, but they're just not always able to
Oh,
keep
and
up
a
with the running
beautiful
back.
juke move from in the backfield and picking up the first down. That's what he was looking for last time.
Yes, sir.
But he was doing exactly what you were talking about, outrunning his blocker. But this time, did not juke too early. Instead, juked perfectly and picked up big yards.
Just like that, San Francisco is no longer pinned with their ears to the end zone.
The snap dropping back. A man coming in fast. The throw over the middle is picked up and turned around. Picked up for good yards there. We'll call it 11.
First down. Let's go.
Two out to the left side, one to the right. Garoppolo in the shotgun with a man just to his right. The snap looking from the 30, not moving, just waiting. Throwing into double coverage. It's caught and dropped as it's jostled loose. Garoppolo with his first incompletion trying to thread a needle there.
Yeah, you can see the ball in his hand and the defender just fighting for him over control of it. Ultimately, it just hits the ground.
2nd and 10 now from their own 39. 57 seconds left on the clock here in the second. Everybody has all their timeouts. Handoff fake, rolling out to the left side. Garoppolo, two men coming in fast. This one's caught. Another beautiful juke move. The clock keeps rolling, doesn't step out of bounds, but picks up big yards.
Yeah, looking like San Francisco picking up some rhythm here.
Kittle with some crafty running there. Juking out defenders well before they were anywhere near him and still getting away from him. Less than 30 seconds left now in the half. One way out to the left side, one in the backfield. Everyone else on the offensive line. Handoff, trying to get up the middle and nowhere to go. Hurry up offense, no timeout being called. He has all of them and not a lot of time. Snap again, looking downfield. Throwing this one into a man coming back. It's caught. Timeout with 3 seconds left.
I think his only saving grace there was the comeback. The defender not able to get back in front of him in time and able to complete the pass, putting them well within field goal position.
Absolutely, and just like they did earlier in this period, earlier in this quarter, kicking 3 points to double their lead to 6 and end out the half.
Yeah, you know, something you see a lot of time in college is give up on defense and just score as many points as possible. You know, I've seen scores of, 65 to 59. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you win by 1 or 20. All you got to do is win.
A shallow kick to about the 8, brought back to the 36. And Chicago starting with amazing field position. Two out to the right, one to the left, man in the backfield. Handoff right up the middle, cutting out to the left side and taking out at the knees. But picking up some good yards there, 3 to be exact. Looks like some player management by Colby here.
Changing things up a little bit.
Getting Cohen some play time. Garoppolo with a 90% completion rate, 126 yards in the first half. Wow.
Yeah, Garoppolo not always known for his accuracy, but he has been on point all game long. You have to wonder if maybe he spent some extra time with a quarterback coach in the offseason.
That's a very good observation. And 2 out to the left, 1 to the right. Snap looking. Backing up behind the 30, man coming in fast. The throw, and this one is incomplete. Maybe that one's for the best.
Dangerous, dangerous.
That San Francisco defender came from nowhere. Came from behind some other lineman and was rushing in fast. Trubisky got the ball away. And it was on target, but wow. Trubisky dropping back to the 30, throwing out to the right side. This one's caught. There's the first down. The 47-yard line's where he falls. And 8 yards are picked up. They needed 7.
Yeah, Trubisky able to get out of that 3rd and long situation there. He needed it. His team is down by 6. They've got to get something going here in the 3rd quarter.
This is the time coming out of the locker room to make a statement. Handoff fake to the right, rolling out, throwing out to the left side. This one's caught past the 30. And
to the wide open receiver there. Beautiful completion.
26 yards. And the ball spotted on the 26-yard line. That was huge for Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago knocking on the door of the red zone for the first time today.
I formation. Waiting, looking, time to kill. Throwing out to the left side. This one's caught. Robinson walks it in.
Let's go. And just like that, the Bears have struck 6 all, extra point pending.
And Chicago scores for the first time tonight, and with it takes the lead. 6-7, and as anticipated, Bama, this one is a close one.
Oh, and it is just getting started, too.
Garoppolo directly behind the center now, takes the snap, drops back to the 20, throwing out to the right side short. This one's caught past the 30 and taken down at the 31-yard line. Garoppolo 11 for 12, 132 yards. I cannot get over how accurate this man is today.
It's got to be extra practice.
A 6-yard pickup sets him up on a 2nd and 4. One out to the right side. Everyone else on the offensive line trailing strong to the right side. And one in the backfield. Garoppolo directly behind the center. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side. And the second he touched the ball, he was taken down.
Oh, yeah. The defense giving him no room to breathe here.
A big loss of 4 there. 3rd and 8 now. San Francisco backed up a little bit. The snap here, dropping back behind the 20, stepping forward and throwing out to the right side. This one's caught. Not quite enough for the first. Taken down at the 34. And with a 7-yard pickup, they're in a 4th and 1 situation, and they're going to be forced to punt this one away.
Yep, coming off of the Chicago score, the 49ers just not able to get anything going on that drive.
The punt way out to the right side. Caught by Cohen, and he steps out of bounds at the 13. Couldn't quite make the angle he was trying to stay in bounds and move this ball forward.
Yeah, Chicago looking to capitalize off of their last possession, scoring the touchdown. You got to think they want to keep the gas pushed down and get some more breathing room other than 1 point.
Absolutely. In this league, there is never too much breathing room. Snap, dropping back behind the 5, thrown from about the 4. This one lobbed and intercepted easily.
And just like that, San Francisco has the ball back, and they are in the red zone.
The 19-yard line, San Francisco. That is one hell of a way to move the ball downfield by kicking it.
A costly mistake by Chicago, no doubt.
Handoff fake to the left, rolling out to the right. The throw out to the right, and he crosses the pylon. Touchdown, San Fran.
Let's go. And just like that, San Francisco has the lead back.
Less than 2 minutes left in the third. San Francisco turned that one around really fast.
Yeah, I do believe I just saw Colby throw his clipboard.
I heard this year they got all of those thick plastic clipboards that the throwing and breaking of them would be more cost effective for the team.
Oh, yeah, the initial investment was a little more costly than what we normally spend on them, but we had to get the better ones. We've seen quite a few snapped in the postseason.
This kick shallow again to about the 10. It's being brought back. There's the 30. 35-yard line. They'll spot it at the 36. And Chicago once again with some great field position.
Chicago definitely loving the 36-yard line today, no doubt about that.
The snap, looking, a man coming in fast. It's a screen. The ball bouncing around between defender, receiver, defender, then onto the ground. One out wide on either side. 2nd and 10 now for Chicago. Handoff to Cohen, getting out to the right side. He's got some room, getting past the block. What a beautiful play there.
Yeah, great pickup by the back there. Seeing his wide open gap to the right side. And it took him a while to get there from the far side, but he was able to convert.
And his first rush nets him 11 yards. I formation now. Couple out to the left side. Snap, lateral out to the right side. Outrunning his defender, getting to the sideline and running straight out of bounds. No hesitation, no gain. Another pause from Chicago.
Coach looking for his clipboard. And it would appear he found it.
One out wide on either side, Cohen in the backfield. The snap, looking downfield, waiting for something to happen, throwing, and this one's intercepted.
Picked off again. Trubisky making the mental errors today. Garoppolo not.
And that's Lee with his 2nd interception of the day.
Yeah, Lee's had his eyes dialed in on Trubisky the whole game.
Trubisky was waiting for a very specific pass. He thought he had it, but threw it directly into the waiting arms of the San Francisco defense.
Well, the good news is they didn't give San Francisco as good a field position this time.
I formation, one out wide to the right side. Handoff fake, rolling out to the right, and he is hit hard and fast. Hicks with a 10-yard sack.
Offensive line finally breaking for the first time today and allowing Chicago to get their hands on him.
Wow, 3rd and 25. Backed way up, thrown over the middle. Oh my God, and it's a first down. How did he pull that off?
Garoppolo continuing to throw the bullets today.
I formation, 2 out to the right, 1 to the left, the snap. Looking downfield, throwing deep into the right side. And this one almost picked off.
Yeah, I'm guessing he did not see the open receiver in the middle of the field. That would have netted them positive yardage, maybe the first down. Kind of looked like they were going for the jugular there.
And not that they need to. They have the lead, and we're in the final quarter. Waiting, throwing out to the left side. This one's caught, taken down at the 30. A 9-yard pickup on the throw there. Handoff running right up the middle, picking up some big yards there, exactly when they needed them. I say big yards, of course it's 2, but they're big in the fact that it resets the down counter and moves the ball to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, this definitely gives San Francisco an opportunity to start grinding some clock. They're well within Chicago territory. If they need to, they can go for a field goal.
1 out wide on either side, Breida in the backfield.
And now is not the time to make costly passing errors.
Handoff, trying to get out to the left side. A loss of 2 as he's tackled behind the line. 2nd and 12 now. And by the time they snap, less than 4 minutes left on the clock. Pass into 3 guys who are all crisscrossing each other. So hard to defend against that. And a big 11-yard pickup sets them up for a 3rd and a very manageable 1.
Yeah, the only thing you have to worry about in crossing routes is one man gets the wrong tempo and suddenly you've got a collision in the middle of the field. That time, San Francisco able to dial it in perfectly.
Slippy has his offensive team on point this game. The passing game amazing, and as I say that, a huge interception. Wow, and Chicago shaking the tackle and finally falling down at the opponent's 49-yard line.
And that was the costly passing error I was saying you can't afford to make right now. Chicago with an opportunity to make a comeback.
Garoppolo with what I believe was only his 2nd incompletion of the night, but this time it ended in Chicago with the ball in very good field position.
Oh, what a hit.
Trying to get the ball away. It pops loose. They'll call it an incompletion somehow. But my goodness, a heavy hit in the backfield.
Oh, yeah, he was able to get the ball out, but not before the damage was done. He did take a lick there. You have to hope it's not going to affect him here.
This throw under the swatting arm of the defender. How did he catch that?
Wow. The receiver's ability to grab that ball at the last second. Wow. Amazing.
That resets the down counter, 1st and 10 again.
.231 on the clock here. If Chicago's able to score and get the lead, I don't know that San Francisco's going to have enough time left.
This is going to be a very, very close one to the last tick of the clock. I have no doubt about that. And 2 out to the left. Strong offensive line. Turn off to the right side. 1 in the backfield. The snap dropping back behind the 40. Running, taking off. He's got tons and tons of room. Trubisky with a spin. And an 18-yard quarterback sneak.
There was no one anywhere near him. He was able to pick up a ton of yards here.
And the spin move did deke out that one defender. I mean, there were 4 others there. But regardless, a beautiful move from the quarterback showing him how it's done. I formation dropping back, looking out to the left side. No, throwing to the right between triple coverage. And it's swatted out of the air.
Oh, the right-hand receiver dragging across the middle, getting some separation. It would have been beautiful to see him catch that.
Second and 10 now from the red zone. But a field goal not going to cut it at this point in the game.
Oh, no. Not enough time for an extra possession. You've got to make this count.
Throwing into the end zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, Bears.
And the count he does. Touchdown. Let's go.
What a play. And going for 2. I definitely agree with this move.
Yeah, with 1:44 on the clock, 3 timeouts in the pocket, San Francisco could get the ball down, get a field goal, and win by 1.
They could, as the extra point fails. He's hit while throwing again. Trubisky taking a lot of shots to his midsection. You don't think about it a lot when you're sitting on the couch, but you get hit in the midsection over and over, it's going to make throwing extremely difficult.
It makes doing a lot of things extremely different, Meter. Yeah, the call to go for 2 was good, but the offensive line coach is going to have to work on learning to read the defense a little better, get some proper blocking in so Trubisky doesn't have to continue to take these hits all season.
This throw way out to the left side. Huge pickup and makes it out of bounds at the 49-yard line. And I finally get their name. Trailing by 1. Slippy looking to make something happen here. Handoff fake, rolling out to the right, throwing out to the right. This one's caught. A little juke move on the line, holds him at the 39, 2nd and inches.
Clock continuing to wind down here, under a minute and a half left to play.
Little pass over to the left side. This one's caught, a missed hit on the hit stick. Lets him pick up way more yards. 11, Kittle. 5 receptions, 73 yards here today.
San Francisco just in the edge of field goal range. Chicago's got to push him back here. Uh-oh.
A huge pass here. Little one over to the right side, but he takes it down 26 yards. The all-out blitz failing Chicago on this one.
And just like that, San Francisco's looking to punch one in.
Handoff, getting to the left side and absolutely walks it in.
Unopposed there, and San Francisco has the lead. Now, that being said, Chicago does have 49 seconds on the clock, 3 timeouts remaining. Anything can happen. This is the TPCFL.
San Francisco going for 2 now, and he is hit behind the line. That looked familiar.
Yeah, just giving them a dose of their own medicine.
An interesting call here. The kick to the 5. It's being brought back. There's the 20, the 25, the 30. Pushing through defenders, and he breaks free. He's got all sorts of room.
He's free. He's free. He's going 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Just like that.
What a response from Chicago. San Francisco scores. Chicago turns around and runs the length of the field.
And like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have us a ball game. And that's why they say it is not over until it is absolutely over. We thought Chicago was done. Chicago's just getting started.
This one kicked into the end zone. They'll take that one at the 25-yard line. So he calls for the fair catch. And these last 36 seconds, trailing by 1, San Francisco has all their timeouts. These are going to be exciting seconds. Snap. He is hit all the way back at the 15. They'll spot it at the 16. Hurry up offense on a 2nd and 19.
Mac laying the wood to Garoppolo there.
The snap, looking downfield. Guy breaks free, he's hit while throwing, and this one falls short, and it's intercepted.
Interception!
Oh, my God, are you kidding me?
I think I would challenge that one if I was San Francisco, because that ball looked like it was clearly on the ground.
The player, no doubt, was laying on the ground. Whether the ball touched the ground or not, that is an awesome question that I'm sure people are going to be obsessing over for the rest of this game, maybe the rest of this week. 15 seconds on the clock, all their timeouts. Chicago in victory formation.
And San Francisco not challenging it. Yes? No?
Not challenging it, taking the timeout.
Okay. Well, that's what I meant. I didn't see the alert boxes are not showing on the screen over here. Maybe Ed.
Chicago back to victory formation. Takes the knee. 2 seconds tick off. Timeout San Francisco.
I guess Slippy thinking a little bit of, well, if we can force them to kick it to us, maybe we can do the same thing Chicago just did.
Victory formation. Kneel. 2 seconds off the clock. Timeout San Francisco. 4th and 14 now. And what very well could be the last play of the game. Handoff, getting to the left side. He's got great blocking, breaks through everybody. One guy to get around, and he's taken down to end the game. And a 1-point spread decides it. Wow.
You would hate to be you would love to be a prognosticator today, but you would hate to be a betting man.
Even in preseason football, TPCFL delivers with the most exciting action you're going to find in any Madden League across the globe. Thank you guys for tuning into this one. Oh my goodness.
Like I said at the start of the game, Meter, both teams are going to leave everything out on the field. That is the way we roll in the TPCFL. And if you like that, hit that follow button and get your season tickets punched in now, because we are starting season 6 in 6 days.
Quick look at the stats here. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's watching and everybody who makes these games possible. Thank you so much for joining me in the booth here today, Bama.
I would not have missed it for the world.
And thank you to 2 other members of our broadcast team, Commando Slippy and Cobus 1984. Both of them amazing competitors and so good at what they do. What a game. My name's Meter. It has been a pleasure calling this game and being here with you guys here today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you all have an outstanding rest of your night.